We're at the bottom of the hour. 9:30 is the time. You know, I gotta say this. I give my buddy Jay Thomas a lot of grief because he's Jay Thomas, and that's just pretty much the reason why. But he did that spot for Frontier Days, and he did a fantastic job. He really did. He's got that sound of the 20s radio-wise, and he just did a fabulous job. So you won't hear me say too many complimentary things about Jay. I'm kidding. He's a great guy. He's one of my buddies. But he did an outstanding job with that. Wow, I keep losing my microphone with that spot, and just an excellent job. And you know what it does? It gets you excited for Frontier Days because it's back again, and I know they've worked hard to get a great lineup of things going on, and we're going to talk about it right now. I've got Terry and Laura on with me, not just on the airwaves of Iowa's favorite country, K97, but also on all of our audio streams, and you can watch our conversation here. You can even chime in if you got some questions for Terry and Laura on our video stream on Iowa's favorite country, K97 Facebook. So check that out as well. Terry and Laura, good morning to the both of you.
Good morning. How are you?
Terry, you know, I got to call you out on something here, Terry. Now, I had you guys down in the green room, and I saw you trying to nudge Laura out of the screen there. That's not, don't be doing that. You can't do that to the boss now.
Well, I don't know about that.
How you guys doing this morning? You guys have got to be wore out. I know you've been working hard putting together Frontier Days.
Well, we're only 23 days and 29 minutes off.
Nice.
Frontier Days will open.
Man, just over 3 weeks, man. That's incredible.
So, we've got lots planned, and I mean a big family event. We're trying to bring it back to what it used to be years ago. The parade, huge parade. We've got new people taking over the parade. And I mean, if you want to get on the parade, all you can go to Frontier Days Parade Facebook page. You can fill out the request online, pay for it, and boom, it goes right to our gal in charge of the parade now. So you don't have to fill out all the papers. You can fill it all out online. So she's done a really good job doing that for us this year.
And one thing to mention about that too, Terry, is that at last year's sign, obviously COVID-19 put a stop to everything, including the Frontier Days and the Frontier Days Parade. But the Frontier Days Parade is many, many, many times one of the biggest parades you'll see in Iowa. I mean, it's huge and it's beautiful and it's fun. The streets of Central Avenue here in Fort Dodge are just lined with people waiting to enjoy it all. So I know it's going to be a great one again this year.
Well, and I've been trying to bring back stuff that used to be in the parade many, many years ago. I don't know if you remember the Shriners with their cars and stuff. I have a Shriners group out of Northern Iowa coming down to partake in our parade. They may come out and perform out at the Opera House Saturday afternoon also. So
is that right?
You know, that doesn't come just by trying. You know, we've been trying to find them. Laura and I met these guys a couple years ago. I asked them if they'd come down. I've been in contact with them for the last 2 or 3 months. And they pretty much told me the other day they will be here. So that's something that people like to see, the Shriners. They're going to be coming in on trikes, the Shriner trikes. So they'll be doing all their routines and everything during the parade, so which is kind of fun. So Hillbilly Bob will be in the parade with his old Ruthie and all the signs and everything on his card. Peter and Penelope, they're 2 of our performers. They're going to be in the parade. So we got lots and lots going on. It's going to be a wonderful parade. Wonderful, wonderful parade.
Well, I know that we are, as Alpha Media, as our radio stations, we're going to be in it as well. But I got to tell you now, man, I don't know that I want to personally be in it because I want to watch the Shriners. That is cool. I mean, you remember, you guys remember growing up, you know, as I do, Shriners were in every parade. And they had rather the little cars or their mini bikes, and they weave around each other. And you wonder, how are they not wrecking those things, man? They do such a neat thing.
So, you know, and you know, I'm not afraid to say, when I talked to them, they said that the Shriners Hospital got hit a little hard because of the COVID also. So they said, would you be willing to maybe make a donation to the Shriners Hospital? I said, most definitely. So we are paying a little bit to bring them in, but you know, it's not that people want to see.
We do have a sponsor for that. So.
Yeah, and I do have a sponsor. Somebody, a doctor here in town, stepped up to the plate and he said, I will sponsor that for you.
Oh, awesome.
So
awesome. Anybody who's not seen the Shriners, like the younger generation, you seriously are in for a treat because it was the norm, as we were talking about, for parades as we were growing up. And it's just so cool to watch them do their routine, you know, and their, of course, their hats and the whole works, man. It's very, very cool.
So one thing that's really going to be something for everyone to see is out at the fort on Friday evening at 5 o'clock. Friday night at 5 o'clock, we're going to have an opening ceremony. I'm going to ask all my entertainers at that time to stop doing what they're doing, and then hopefully people that are at the fort will come up to the flagpoles right in front. I think we have Mike Maroney is organizing this quite a bit. I think he's got a color guard coming in. So we're going to have a color guard coming in. We're going to have a prayer over the Frontier Day celebration. I'm also going to honor Mike and Cindy Maroney because they were in charge of the parade for 20 some years.
Wow.
And they did retire this year. But we're going to give them a little plaque or something. Just recognize the 20 some years that they did for us. Also, then I will announce the parade marshals, which are Jan and Phyllis Wilson, who do pica. And after that, then I have a few speakers coming in. Carrie Prescott, who's with the health department, will be coming in talking. And then I think I have a couple doctors coming in. We want to give thanks to all the doctors and nurses for what they've done the last 15 months during the pandemic. So it's going to be, you know, it may be a little tearjerker or something, but we want to pay tribute to the people that were up on the front line helping us get through this pandemic.
And boy, they were. You talk about putting yourself completely out there. That's exactly what they did. And God bless each and every one of them. So when you told me that you were going to do kind of a special thank you to them, I thought, well, that's really deserving. That's very cool that Frontier Days Committee and you guys would do that.
Yeah. So, you know, it's, I want people to know that it's a family room. We've got lots of entertainment coming in.
Right.
Lots of stuff for the kids to do, especially on Saturday. We've got an arm wrestling competition for anybody that wants to get in it. That'll be the only thing that costs you once you get in the gate. We've got kids pedal tractor pull. It's a state-sanctioned kids pedal tractor pull coming in. Hillbilly Bob will be here. Peter and Penelope will be doing juggling, stilt walking, balloon art. Professor Farquest and Annie will be here. They were here about 30 years ago performing. Coming back. Buck Skinner Camp will be here. Ghost Garrison will be here. Hole in the Sock Team will be here. I mean, I've got it filled. We've got the Smokehouse coming up Saturday afternoon. Webster County Health is also going to be doing a vaccine clinic out here during Saturday. So if you want to get vaccinated during the event, they're going to be doing vaccine shots out here too.
Fantastic.
Great bands lined up too for Friday and Saturday night. Friday night is Tank Anthony, and Saturday night outside is Saucy Jack, and inside we have the Senders. So there's something for everyone that weekend.
Absolutely. And that's what I've been saying when I've been talking about Frontier Days, Laura and Terry, is that Saturday night, you got a double entertainment going on as far as live bands. And Saucy Jack, of course, they're going to be opening for 38 Special and I just went blank again. Cheap Trick at Celebration. So this would be a great way to see them ahead of time and enjoy their great tunes as well. So that's fantastic. Man, you guys got a heck of a lineup going on, bringing back some of the days of old, you know, as well, which is really, really cool because that gives a lot of people who never got to experience that kind of thing a chance to do so. And the thing about Frontier Days, you guys know much better than I do. It's so family oriented that it's almost, you couldn't find anything more family centered. I mean, there's something for everybody, every age. It's all about the family, so everybody can come out and enjoy as a family and really take part in this year's Frontier Days.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's what we want it to be. So Laura's going to tell you about our raffle also.
Nice.
Tilly's Quilts donated another beautiful quilt to raffle off again this year. And we're also working on a few other items to raffle off. Terry just picked up a University of Iowa book rug. He couldn't get an Iowa State one because they're so popular. And we got a couple gift certificates from Tom Thumb, and we're going to be out running around looking for other gift certificates to add in the raffle. So if anyone wants to donate to us, we would love to raffle off your items. What else do we have?
Also tonight at 7 o'clock at the Opera House, I am having a Frontier Day meeting. So if anybody's interested in being a volunteer or wants to hear what's happening or wants to help us set up the fence or anything during Frontier Days or before Frontier Days or after, feel free to come out to the Opera House. I'm not asking for, to be here night and day, but we can't do it alone. We cannot do it alone.
It takes a lot of volunteers to run this event. So
a lot of work, and it's a 3-day festival, so to speak. So I mean, that means even more. Now, officially, what time does Frontier Days kick off? Do the gates open? Can people start to enjoy it all?
Officially, June 4th, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We will open. At that time, all my entertainment will be going on. Like I said, until 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock, we'll shut things down for 15-20 minutes. Have the opening ceremony, and then we'll have entertainment going all the way until 11 o'clock that night. We've got a lot of vendors coming in. We got food vendors coming in, so coming out, enjoy the different foods. We're just trying to make it family oriented. People have been cooped up for 15 months. Coming out, enjoy it. $5 wristbands, all it costs. So it's not expensive. I mean, you can't really go to the movie for $5, and we're giving you 3 days of entertainment. So,
absolutely, 3 full days of entertainment for $5. It's pretty absolutely impressive. And again, just to have it back again, and not just back, but back in such a big way, like you brought it back and worked so hard to make it this year. Again, because of last year not being able to happen. And then, of course, you try to build on it every year as well, and you're doing a fantastic job of that. A couple of questions. When is Frontier Day Parade this year? That is, I'll let you guys tell her.
10 o'clock a.m. on Saturday, June 5th.
Straight down Central Avenue here in Fort Dodge. So there you go. That's going to be a big one, and it's going to be a lot of fun as well. Jody had a second question there. Yay, so glad the parade is back. Yeah, see, a lot of excitement. I mean, there really is. People are just excited to have Frontier Days. I know it was a hard decision last year for you guys even to cancel it, because at the time that Frontier Days was going on, the governor was starting to open things up a little bit last year, but you guys felt now it's not quite ready yet. So I know that was a tough decision, but without a doubt, the right decision, no question. But
we had a few hurdles to jump with the parade, and we've got all those hurdles jumped.
Good.
We had to do some precautions and stuff like that. The parade will be doing as it always has for the last 46 years. It will be starting at 15th Street and we're running all the way down Central Avenue. So we will be lining up from 15th Street to 21st Street, from 1st Avenue South to 1st Avenue North. We will be using all that area to line up this parade. It's a big parade.
It's a huge parade. Yes, it is. And it's so much fun. We are always fortunate to kind of be at the front of it from Alpha Media, and then we get to just kind of stand off on the side when we're done and watch everybody come through, and it's just an ongoing. It's really, really cool to see all the support that is given by people with their entries. And then, of course, Terry and Laura, as we talked about, once you start, past the fire station on Central Avenue, it is just nothing but people, layers deep all the way down Central Avenue. It's so neat to watch and have fun and enjoy. And we already know, knock on wood so I don't jinx it, we already know that we're going to have great weather that day, right? It's already set.
We've already ordered it for the whole weekend.
There it is.
I put it in your hands now.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Hey, you know what? People blame me for Eve taking a bite of the fruit, so you go ahead and blame me if the weather's not conducive. That's not a problem. Hey, guys, I want to give a special thanks to you guys, to you two especially, but to the entire committee as well, because you guys have worked hard to make this happen, and I know that you guys have been working on this a long, long time. This is not something you do overnight or on a weekend. You guys have been putting in a lot of hours, to say the very least. So kudos to you guys. I want to have you back on at least one more time, if not a couple more times. Give us some updates on Frontier Days. And the week of, definitely, so we can remind people, hey, it's this Friday. Well, don't forget, 4 o'clock, the gates open, and it all begins. So let's get you guys back on if you don't mind, and keep the word out there.
And I will be getting you the radio stations from wristbands, so you guys, if you want to give them away, you can give them away. I'll be bringing those to you guys soon. So
outstanding, man. That's outstanding. Yeah, they're going to go fast when we give those as prizes. They're going to go fast. because they always have, and this year is going to be even more so because people are anxious to get out and enjoy Frontier Days. Again, kudos to you guys. Looking forward to it. Roaring 20s. I think that's a fabulous theme, and it's just going to be a lot of fun all the way around. And as you heard Terry and Laura talking about, they have got activities all the way through, man. There's never going to be a down moment during the entire Frontier Days. So make sure you get ready to bring the family out. $5 to enjoy a full weekend of old-fashioned but yet current fun as well. So make sure you get out and enjoy. Terry and Laura, you guys enjoy the rest of your day if you can. I know you got more Frontier Days work to do, but if you can. And Terry, don't you have a store to run somewhere on Central Avenue?
Yeah, Candies and more, but I'll be there. I'll be there.
Okay.
Then I'll be there until 5. Then I have hypnosis. Then I have a Frontier Day meeting. So
I didn't know if Candies and More kind of took a back seat while you're doing the Frontier Days thing. So
we'll get her. We'll be down there. So
best candy you'll find anywhere, man. Talk about old school stuff. You got all that nostalgia stuff too, which is neat as can be.
I do have some, yes. So
absolutely, Candies and More on Central Avenue. That's where the parade's going to be. And Frontier Days coming up June the 4th, 5th, and 6th. We're excited about it. Both you guys have a fantastic day. Sun's going to be shining, so if you can, Terry, take her out and maybe enjoy lunch in the park or something.
Okay.
All right, deal.
All right. Thank you.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye. Terry and Laura, they're doing a fantastic job. They really are. And both of them, God bless them, they work hard, all for the community to make this happen. So make sure you're a part of Frontier Days as well and enjoy it. It's back again, June 4th, 5th, and 6th. Again, Terry and Laura will be on with me again sometime over the next few weeks because, as Terry said, 23 days, man. That's all that's left until Frontier Days happens, and looking forward to it. And so glad to have it back. And as I've been saying the last couple of weeks, that's kind of the kickoff to a lot of the great events going on in our area over the late spring and into the summer. So fabulous that Frontier Days is back again this year. It is 14 before the top of the hour. We are still sitting right now